Welcome back to Hitting the Bid, the place for retail traders by a retail trader. I'm your host Jeff, and I'm here to break down market moves, share lessons from my own trading journey, and help you navigate the ups and downs of life in the markets. Whether you're just getting started or have been trading for years, this show is here to help you stay sharp, stay disciplined, and most importantly, stay in the game. Today is Thursday, July 31st. Let's get into it. The S&P 500 via SPY up about a little over $1.30 or so. Looks like it hit an all-time high earlier this morning, but we've been selling off most of the morning, currently up about 0.2%. QQQ, similarly up about 1.2, $1.15, so about 0.2%, but again selling off most of the morning after hitting an all-time high. Russell 2000 down to 220, so down $1.50, about 0.75% on the day. And the VIX volatility, so that one it's up here about up almost 16, up about 50 cents to about 3.5% move on the day. Again, kind of corresponding to the down move in the S&P 500 this morning. Bitcoin hovering around 118,000 or so. It's kind of had a little bit of a choppy range here, but seems to be consolidating. Maybe it's making just kind of consolidating for its next move, higher or lower. Who knows where it goes from here. Bonds up 23 ticks, about 0.6%. So pretty strong here this morning after selling off yesterday. Now, as far as currencies, pretty big moves in the currencies this past week. So here's the British pound, really selling off from 1.36 to about 1.32. The euro catching a little bit of a bid this morning, but again, really selling off since the beginning of the week. Similarly, in the Canadian dollar, so really finding a lot of dollar strength here. So since these are selling off, the dollar is much stronger against these currencies. So the dollar is starting to find a little bit of a floor, making a little bit of a turn here. And you can kind of see this here in the dollar index. So you can see kind of making higher lows here, at least making a higher high. So broke this high here and this high here. So been pretty strong here. Getting close. Right now it's about 99.85, so getting close back to 100. Gold down $3 on the day. Again, selling off since last week. And similarly, silver looks like it was a high of $39.91, but down more than $3 since then. I don't know, rounding out here, we have crude oil down $1.20, 1.7%. That one was catching a bid here, looks like on Monday, from $65, got to a little over 70, maybe 70.5, and now we're currently at 68.80. And nat gas, it was below $3, now at 3.04, but down a little less than a penny today. Now just checking in on a couple of trades here. So TLT, I mentioned the bonds. This one, so TLT, find a little bit of strength here today. So we're down $1 since we bought that 92 call there for the November 21st expiration. So bought that one on July 10th. We'll see if we can find a little more strength here. And then silver. So that I mentioned, really selling off. So it was at 35.91. So this is SLV, the silver ETF, currently at 33.19, down $36 on this one. After last week's move, I rolled up this call spread here. So I took a little bit of risk off the table by rolling it up. So now only down $36, just because I was able to roll it up. We have about 113 days to expiration, so I'm just going to hold on to this for now, see if it turns around. BABA from last week. So this one, it's up $2.50 today, up about a little over 2%. I already closed the trade after these down moves yesterday and the day before. A little unfortunate getting a bounce today. It looks like maybe it found support. There's a swing high. Maybe it found support at. But I closed it just because I expected an up move. I didn't get it right away, and if I don't get the move right away, I don't really feel like I want to hold it too long, especially with debit trades since I bought a call spread. Holding it, it's not really part of my process if I don't get the move I want after a day or two. So, I can't really look back after following my process. So, I'll just go ahead and move on from there. And then for today's trade, so I did end up selling a put in AI. Put up some drawings here. I encompassed much of the range here. This is a daily chart for over the past year. So much of the trading range has been here. And then there was this right here going from about 30 to 45. So this is a kind of overhead supply right here. But most of the trading range is encompassed between the blue lines. I drew this green line here where it looks like we found a little bit of support yesterday. Maybe it was at this swing high, but with that, I did end up selling a put. So that is a neutral to bullish strategy, more so bullish since I sold a put that was slightly in the money. So I ended up selling this 25 put here for $2.55 earlier this morning. Down about $11 here, so it has sold off a little bit, kind of with a broader market. So if you're going to tag along, you might be able to get it at a better price. But with IVR elevated at 35 or so, this kind of fits the strategies where you're selling options. Now, I did mention it was slightly in the money, so it was the 50 deltas at the time when I sold it. And now it's at about 51 or so. We're in the September 19th expiration, so 50 days to expiration. Looks like earnings will be sometime around here, so in this September 5th expiration week. So I will be taking a look at this again in about a couple of weeks as far as whether or not I want to hold on to this position or if I want to go ahead and close it. I don't want to really hang on to it through earnings, so I'll definitely be out before then. If it does break this low here, I'll probably reconsider whether or not I want to stay in it. But for now, since it's a option I sold, it does have a fair amount of extrinsic value, $1.84 in extrinsic. So I'll get $2 of decay here, about 58% probability of profit, about 70% chance of making 50%. So, I kind of like where this is going here. I think, it might find some resistance here at about $30, especially with this overhead supply and these prior highs here. So if we start to make a move towards there, I'll go ahead and look to close it then. And that's it for this week. Thanks for tuning in to Hitting the Bid. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a fellow trader. You can also sign up for my weekly newsletter at news.hittingthebid.com, where I share market insights, interesting tickers, and practical strategies to help you grow as a retail trader. Till then, trade small, trade smart, and keep hitting the bid.